Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fins Up Network. Before we get started today, I got to apologize. I've been MIA the last few days here because if you saw my last video, you noticed that the background was a little bit different. On the road, in a hotel, back home now, but oh my gosh, travel was a nightmare. So, a little lacking on the videos, but I'm back, and after a long day of travel, you get the rare glasses episode because I'm doing some late night recording, but I wanted to record this video because the Miami Dolphins, obviously, as you know by now, signed undrafted free agent Kellen Diesch, the lineman out of Arizona State. And I know I'm late to the party, but I wanted to make this video specifically for two reasons. Number one, follow the money. Follow the money because higher paid undrafted free agents basically equals more likely to make the final 53-man roster. And if we're talking about a guy that has that kind of potential, I want to learn more about him. I want to talk more about him, obviously, in a video because it's reported that his contract is set to include around 140,000 total guaranteed dollars. So like I said, you follow the money, you're giving an undrafted free agent that kind of coin, more likely that he makes that final 53, the more we as fans need to learn about him. And reason number two, offensive line depth is still needed. It's needed for every team in the league. It's 100% needed for the Miami Dolphins because he kind of projects more so likely as a preferred backup the way it is. But we as Dolphins fans know more than anybody how important quality depth at the offensive line is. Do you want to do another couple of seasons with the Jesse Davises of the world? You want to go down that road again? Because I don't. But if you look at where he was kind of slated in the draft and what people were saying about him, a lot of people had him projected as this fifth, sixth round prospect. And obviously he went undrafted. But if you look at the collegiate career trajectory, started off at Texas A&M, saw action in 22 games, transferred to Arizona State, started all 17 games at left tackle for them. And Pro Football Focus graded him out as the best left tackle in the Pac-12 last year. So obviously he had the numbers there, he had the production there, but he's a steady player. He didn't allow much in regards to hurries or sacks during his time at ASU. Just needed that new location. No starts at A&M, needed to get somewhere where he could be the guy, and that's what ASU allowed him to be. But you look at what he does well. He repositions well to combat against a variety of pass rushing moves. He's decent with his hands. He shows good awareness and execution handling stunts and twists up front. So those are some positive things. He doesn't have a huge frame considering that height. You can see there, he's 6'7". Doesn't have that huge frame. He's a little bit narrow up top, and he doesn't have as long of arms as you would expect a guy that at 6'7" would have. These other quality NFL linemen that are that tall that have these long, huge, humongous arms. He doesn't really possess that. And that thinner frame and that lack of arm length might be the part of the reason for the draft slide. And we see edge rushers at the collegiate level that have taken advantage of this. So he can't just simply rely on his size, on his athletic ability. He's going to be a technique guy that's how he's going to win. He's going to have to take the NFL coaching. He's going to have to translate it on the field. It's the technique that's going to have to get him to the next step. But I'm assuming in training camp here, they're going to kick the tires. They're going to see what we got here. We're talking about a guy that the talent is obviously there, but you're going to have to work to overcome some of those shortcomings. So I see him getting some run at left tackle, some run at right tackle throughout training camp. And I think at the end of the day, he's going to be competing right away for a backup role behind Teron Armstead. You know that it's going to be Eichenberg and Jackson competing at right tackle. There will be a couple more people in the mix there. But they're going to try to look at a guy like Diesch that's already been playing left tackle, that has that ability to step in and potentially be a backup. Maybe he's that 6th, 7th offensive lineman. But regardless, he's here. He's getting some guaranteed coin up front. And those are enough reasons right then and there to, hey, we got to do a little bit of homework on this guy. We got to see what we've got. So that's what I've got for Kellen Diesch. Like I said, apologize for the delay in getting around to this video and the lack of videos recently. But hey, back home now, so we all should be good to go moving forward. But that's what I've got for today, Dolphins fans. So fins up, and we'll see you next time.